Attention Mass Tort attorneys. No more heavy lifting when it comes to Mass Tort case acquisition. The Sentinel Group is proud to offer a one-stop solution combining the best of cash buy and performance-driven advertising on national television, radio, print, mobile, and digital platforms with the industry's premier legal intake and back-end campaign support. Whether you prefer to advertise your firm's brand or utilize the Sentinel Group's generic spots, we can lower case acquisition costs. Through an exclusive partnership, we now offer full back-end campaign support, including 24/7 legal intake, contract and fact sheet completion, medical record collection, client verification, and follow-up. Referral partnerships and contingency arrangements are available for participating law firms to help lower your upfront cost. See why the nation's top law firms choose the Sentinel Group for their one-stop solution in Mass Tort case acquisition.
Joining me now is Adam Warren. Together with Reno Ronaldo, they started the Sentinel Group. They have some important new developments in how they're running the business and how they're there to help mass tort firms increase their case acquisitions. Adam, what's the big news? What are you up to?
Pat, last time we talked, one of the things we addressed is how you can lose cases at intake, and we've changed the game on that. We have recently formed a partnership with a U.S.-based legal intake specialist that allows us to now work with you, the law firm, from script to screen to settlement. We can do anything now from taking the phone call, gathering up the packets, getting them out, bringing in the medical records, and serving this up for settlement. So all the firms now have to do is literally litigate those cases or co-counsel them if that's what they want to do. This is a soup to nuts solution for all mass tort attorneys looking to get into a broader case acquisition solution. It is a unique and exclusive partnership that combines the best of media acquisition and case intake.
Well, isn't one of the biggest problems, Adam, that firms spend so much trying to get the calls and then they blow it where it comes to dealing with the calls, where it comes to intake?
Oh, absolutely. You cannot just have 3 paralegals in your law firm taking the phone calls. What we've done here is groundbreaking. We have vetted out countless intake centers. Many of the intake centers are diversified. They don't just deal in legal intake, which I think we can both agree is incredibly sensitive. This one is Rainmaker certified by the Rainmaker Institute. Every single specialist within this intake center has been trained, vetted, secret shopped to make sure that they are on point and doing the exact job they need to do to make sure these cases do not fall through the floor. Commercials can make the phones ring all day long, but if you are not handling those phone calls properly when they come in, you've just wasted your money. In this situation, this is going to maximize the value of your investment in case acquisition. This is a call center that is specific to legal intake. They understand the process. They are well trained. They know how to get the records. They know how to follow up. Remember, we talked about the follow-up time is where so many cases fall apart. These guys know how to follow up all the way and track it to settlement.
I've always wondered, what is the percentage of loss that a law firm experiences simply because they don't have a good intake system? How big is the loss?
Well, I don't want to overestimate that, but I easily think that is more than 50%, could be 60% loss, simply because the intake was not handled properly.
Adam, how does this partnership help firms looking to increase their caseload?
Oh, it's just an ultimate solution. Being able to have an outsourced call center do everything from getting your calls to packets out to obtaining the medical records to certifying that this is truly a case. It takes an enormous load, expense off the shoulders of the law firms to now they can really target their time, their specialty, and investment in the right direction.
Adam, does this partnership only help firms looking to advertise on television?
For firms who are looking to market, period, especially if they're looking to take a live call, it's going to start with a live phone call. But we also talked about the co-op idea. And quite honestly, if you don't want to now get involved in any of that TV process or marketing process, but you want to be involved in the downline of receiving cases, this is also something that you could potentially get involved with and benefit from. All you've got to do as the attorney that's involved in working with this situation is either litigate the case or co-counsel. That's it.
So you're able to refer these cases to appropriate litigating firms. In other words, if you're a firm that doesn't want to litigate, you do want to get the cases, you do want to work on them somewhat, but you don't want to actually do the litigating, then you have the ability to farm those out to the right people. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Any final suggestions you can give us to our Mass Tort firms that are watching this program now?
Identify whether or not you've got the capability to do proper intake, because as important as your marketing is, your intake is even that much more valuable to you. You can waste all your money without the proper intake.
Thank you, Adam. We look forward to hearing more about this project as it continues to develop.